Will
be in the comments. We're live.
Of course. What up? What's happening?
What it do? What it do?
Hey,
It is
another day.
Tuesday. Look,
You
we
already
got
know.
we got DJ P. Now I'm already in the comments. He is ready. Like he on the top. We didn't even get to that topic yet. He in there.
He ready for the foolishness. You already see it. He ready.
That's what's up.
It's
We are
all good.
live. I'm excited to be back tonight. Tired, but how was your week? What you been up to? What you got going on?
Oh man, everything's great. Went to Florida last week, so that was good. Been working some on some other projects, as well on the YouTube channel. Actually, so don't know if you know, but I've learned Spanish, so I actually dropped a video on my YouTube channel about my Spanish journey and what I was doing, how I learned. Yeah, man. And so that's kind of what I was working on. And then I got some other things in the works, but I'll talk about that, later. But yeah, so that's kind of been my week, man. Yeah, just been spending time with the fam. Oh, me and the wife anniversary was last week. So,
Oh yeah, I saw the
you know what I'm saying?
pictures.
Yeah,
Happy
man.
anniversary.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. So
Y'all look like babies in the pictures.
you would think so, but it's so funny that people say that. But it's like, I'm like, man, did we just get married in age or something? Because
No, y'all look grown now.
we look grown.
Y'all look grown.
Okay. We wasn't babies though.
I know. It's crazy.
So yeah. Yeah, man. But yeah, so that's spending quality time. We actually went and saw Kev on stage. We saw Kev on stage this
Oh,
weekend.
how was that?
Kev on stage is funny, man. The whole show was hilarious. I really enjoyed it. We both enjoyed it. It was great. I mean, yeah, Kev on stage is hilarious. So
That's
yeah, we had a great time with that too. Yeah.
good. That's good. Well, we got rained out here. It rained and rained and rained and rained and rained and rained some more.
Mm,
So we were supposed to have two outdoor shows, big community events from the artist Money Train.
okay.
Saturday was supposed to be some big community event that got rained out really bad. They still set up and everything. And I was like, it's lightning outside. I'm not going out there. And then Sunday was the huge $1 billion baby entertainment. They do a back to school bash every year. So he was
Okay.
supposed to perform there. They canceled the day before, like we're not even
Dang.
going to try it. So
Just
they're gonna
canceling everything.
yeah, it was bad weather. So hopefully they'll reschedule it. But yeah, we still stay busy all the time. So
Okay.
but I wanna talk about this Afghanistan thing since we are the battle buddies. And if people don't know, it came from, us serving in the military. Justin is the only Army veteran, even though he's not here. I don't know where he's at. Hopefully he'll jump on soon. Me and Adrian are both Air Force. So we're wingmen, not battle buddies, but we'll take it for the team.
Right.
So I want to get your take on how you feel about what's going on in Afghanistan. Yeah, just give me, what you got, what you think.
Man, I think it's long overdue, right? I think I feel like we went about this whole situation the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Fighting a war that people not even trying to fight. You know what I'm saying? Fighting a war for people that ain't even trying to fight. Not only that, I don't feel like we gave them resources to be, independent, right? So, I mean, yeah, we trained some of their forces, but that's about it. That's all we really did. And we just went over there and policed. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what they're going to get out of us just coming over there policing, and they're not even trying to police themselves, right? So, which is, why we should have been pulled out. But I don't get why it took so long of having our troops over there dying, because we know a lot of people went over there and died. So, yeah, man, finally, I mean, that's my whole sentiment on it. Finally, I feel like it was a lost cause. We shouldn't have. We went over there with the wrong purpose. We should have helped them become more independent, but that's not how we do when we policing other people. We go over there and we make them dependent on us until we figure out like, hey, it's time for us to move on. Or maybe we can't use them anymore, or it's not beneficial for us anymore, right? And I think finally that finally showed its face. So, yeah, man.
Yeah,
What you
I
think?
hear a lot of people are like, of course, they always they want to go the political way and oh, Joe Biden this and that. Listen, we've been over there for 20 years. 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what we fighting for.
Mm-mm.
Those like I don't care where you go in this world. When it comes to somebody's religion, you could try to beat them to death. You're not going to get it out of them. That's their religion. You're trying to beat a religion out of somebody. You're trying to force a religion out of somebody. That's what they believe. I don't care what you do. You can go train whoever you want to train over there. They still going to do what they do. That's just what they believe in. I spent 6 months in Afghanistan, boots on the ground, outside the wire, mission the whole nine. Actually building, providing security to build a courthouse for them out there. But I mean, they want to. I mean, there's really nothing we can do. Like I keep hearing them say, "Why are we pulling out while the Taliban is on the uprise?" I'm like, when is the Taliban not on the uprise?
Right.
I'm like, it's the Taliban. What are you talking about? I mean, it's sad to see, but the U.S. we can't save everybody. We can't even save ourselves.
No.
We just waste the money over there year after year after year on something that will never change. They're going to always be that way. I mean, like you said, we lost people. I lost a couple friends over there that were very close to me. For what? Now we leaving, and like I don't even understand what the value added was, what we got out of being over there, other than the U.S. making money. I don't know. I don't even know. I really don't. Maybe some heroin, because I think that's where it's at. But whatever. Be quiet on that, for they come kill me. Like, I mean, it's just. I hate that they're using the propaganda and showing like all those videos of those Afghans trying to hold on to the planes falling from the sky and all that stuff. Like, why do they even know the OPSEC of that? Like, how do the operation security parts of when the planes are moving to be able to run out there on the flight line to go and jump on the plane to get? How do they know that's the last plane out of here? Like, that's just suspicious to me. But it's just crazy. The optics is crazy to me.
Yeah, I don't get it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure at some point, I guess that see how they spin it, like you said, on the political point of, oh yeah, you know, you pulling out. What about the innocent people that's gonna die or be hurt or da 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 da? You know, it's their country. Like, we can't worry about what everyone is doing in their country when we're not even worried about what we're doing in ours, right?
Right.
So,
yeah.
Hopefully we'll get it together. Right.
I'm glad I'm retired. That's all I can say. I'm sorry. I pray for the people that's still in. I really hate that they got to go back over there, or that people that's trying to get out. Like, pray for them, because I don't nobody sign up for that. It's just too much. It's pointless.
Okay.
So, what you think about your girl ShaCarri? So she gonna be racing the women from the Jamaican Olympic team next week, I think.
Yeah, I don't think she's ready yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just be 100. You know, I don't think she's ready yet. Watching them, and I don't know if people paid attention and watched them women running in the Olympics and running at 100. Especially Lane Thompson. Whoo-wee.
Yeah.
She was out of here. She broke the record. Hold up. She broke
Flojo's record. Yeah.
Record. So I mean, I love her, you know what I'm saying? But she ain't ready yet.
I think she needs this.
Okay.
I like that they're doing it. I do, because I feel like it's kind of a redemption, or just to see, you know, what would have happened, could have happened, whatever. So I love to see it, love to see the competition. And I think sometimes people need a little humbling. So I think she'll need it, and I think it'll make her better. And I just think I think it's going to be a good thing, and hopefully more will come out of it.
Right. So I mean, do I think she could have possibly placed? Yeah. Yeah, third.
I think she might have came in fourth.
But I said possibly. I don't even know if she would have got third, but I'm just saying possibly. Because we are, to me, I don't think she would have did better than third. which okay, it's the Olympics. So third place, you still got a medal, but I don't even know if she would have got third. I hope she do. I hope she do good in this race because it would definitely create the hype and the drama. If she do good, but I know one thing: she better place. She better place top 3. Otherwise, people gonna be like she wasn't ready. Right? They're gonna be like, we knew it. We knew she wasn't ready. Not just yet.
Yeah.
But I mean, and not to say that she's not gonna have a fabulous career, right? Long as she keep her head above water and she do what she's supposed to do. I just don't think it's her time right now.
No, I actually think like because after all that happened and she started like making little comments and stuff, you know, that fame is a drug and everybody can't handle that. So it started to go to her head a little bit. So sometimes it take a little, you know, hold on, let me go sit down for a minute. Go have a seat and let's regroup.
And see, and the thing is now, like I mean, we already know it doesn't take much for an athlete to get up anyways, right?
Right.
But they coming. Like they coming to embarrass her now.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they coming to embarrass her. So I got it on record just in case something happened and I leave the house. I already looked it up. I got it recorded. I'm definitely going to be watching Saturday on NBC at 4:30.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. Come on NBC at 4:30. Starts at 4:30. So I already set the DVR and everything, man. Because I got to see it just in case I leave the house.
You know, that's going to be crazy. I can't wait to see it. Like Phenom said, it'll only motivate her to be better, to do more. And, you know, it's going to be a good race. And just to see all the black girl magic for me is going to be like, I just can't wait. I can't wait.
Yeah, man. We going speaking of Olympics before we move on too, like our men, they got to step up.
What are you doing?
They was horrible. Like I'm talking about all across the board in the Olympics. I don't think we've ever been this bad all across the board in the Olympics.
We've always dominated, whether it was US or Jamaica, like either one. But the US, we always play somewhere. It's just been like.
So so the goal. The 400 relay for men, we got gold, and somebody else got a goal, but I think we only got like one individual goal on the men's side when it comes to racing. Anyways, I mean we did with the shot put and a couple other events like that, but sprints, no. Yeah, I think it was one other. Was it the guy that won the 400?
Probably.
I think so.
That's crazy.
But yeah, we didn't do good at all. Shout out to, you know, some people that was actually there. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to be shady. But Allison Felix, you know, this was her final Olympics. So we got to big her up. You know, they killed that 400 meter relay.
Yes, they did.
Absolutely killed it.
Didn't she break the record for the most decorated female Olympic?
No. American.
11 medals, I think.
11 medals, because Carl Lewis had 10. Yep. And so now she has 11 and all by herself as the most decorated American, period. Yep. Put some respect on the name, Nike.
That's what's up.
You know,
period. Right.
For dropping.
Tried it.
So, but yeah, I was out and I was definitely happy seeing her, you know what I'm saying, her last out and then that 400 meter relay, which was awesome. A thin
and then shout out, I can't think of the girl's name. I think she was in the 800. I wish somebody from Jersey, Trenton, New Jersey. My family is in Trenton, New Jersey, right across the bridge from where I'm from. A lot of my cousins went to the same high school, Trenton High School. So shout out to her for showing up and showing out, and just she got the gold medal. So you go here. I think in the 800.
Yep, gold 800, and then she ran the final anchor on the 400 meter relays. Yes. So yeah, she did a thing.
Shout out to her. That's
man.
Yes. So the title of today's episode.
I don't know. Is it ratchet time? It's time. If y'all need y'all popcorn, y'all snacks.
Get you a drink, you know, buckle up. We about to talk about some things. Some folks might get offended. I don't care. Y'all know I don't. So I'm not sure if you guys saw I'm not gonna call it the meltdown that Lizzo had the other day. Her new single dropped with Cardi B. This I think is the first song that she's dropped in like 2 years. We haven't heard any music from Lizzo. And she got on there crying because she was upset that she felt like people were just attacking her, body shaming her. She said something like she doesn't understand why people are so focused on her body and not the music. So I just wanted to know, do you guys feel like it's body shaming or is it people holding her accountable? She also mentioned, because she was on the Breakfast Club the other day, she also mentioned that for the past, I want to say 2 or 3 years, maybe, she has been eating clean, fully vegan, and working out, and she's still fat. I don't know if she's frying this lettuce, but vegan doesn't always mean healthy.
No.
So let's be clear on that. Yeah, I don't. Agent, what do you think?
Well, first off, let's talk about this vegan eating, right? Like you just said, we know just because it's vegan doesn't necessarily mean healthy, right? I mean, and I don't really believe you true vegan unless you're literally eating fruits, vegetables,
Raw.
right? You know what I mean? Like with no preservatives, no added, anything. That's what I personally, I know they feel a different way, but I know people that eat fake, Philly cheesesteaks, right? Like we know that's not healthy. So, just because
vegan food be popping, and I
hey,
know
man,
that ain't healthy.
And it ain't healthy. I had some. I can tell you because them French fries show wasn't healthy that I ate. They was killing though, but I know they wasn't healthy. Some people have to get out of the mind frame. Just because you're not eating meat doesn't mean it's healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't understand why people. Oh well, I'm not eating meat or dairy products, so yeah, it's healthy.
Fries and this potatoes and this bread.
No. So no. So yeah. So I just wanted to touch on that part. So she could still be fat and be a vegan. Uh-oh. So
I haven't even listened to the song. So
I haven't heard the song yet. You feel me? So I can't even speak on the song. Cardi B on it. What Cardi doing on the song?
I heard a little clip of her because she did put it on her page and she was like doing a scroll thing. They just talking about rumors that people spread about them.
See, now I'm gonna have to get off of here and listen to it just to see if it's really trash. The reason why I say that, like personally, I haven't heard a song that Cardi was on that I said, man, this is straight trash. So
right, I love Cardi, so
I gotta hear it. And not to say every song is like beast, but I never heard one of her songs and I was like, Cardi, for real, like this is the worst thing you've ever done.
What I did hear about the song is that somebody said that Lizzo needs to get a new producer because it sounds like all her other songs.
Now, see, I can see that. But once again, I'm biased because I'm not a big Lizzo fan in the first place. Musically.
He said Cardi verse the only highlight, but the song overall is whack.
I guess I'm gonna have to, get on it and listen to it. But like I said, I'm not really a big Lizzo fan. I don't really get the hype.
I mean, well, Lizzo, when she came out, the reason why she stood out mostly is because she played the flute. Like, and she was a hip hop, she played it to the hip hop beats. So that's what made her stand out.
I thought it was because she was a big girl.
Well, she big too, but playing like, kind of like with the white girl came out playing the violin to hip hop, playing the flute to hip hop kind of made her stand out.
Okay.
And she was like a crossover type of artist.
I didn't know she played the flute, but keep going.
Right. She don't even display it no more. She was playing the flute to one of Megan Thee Stallion songs, and Megan Thee Stallion was twerking. That's what kind of took her like to the hip hop level. Like, oh shit, she could play the flute to that. And then some reason she felt like she needed to twerk. I don't know why. So what do you think about the body shaming?
I think that you can't have it the way you want it, right? You can't be sitting here going out half naked and then displaying your body butt naked. So I don't even. Sometimes I be thinking she butt naked. Some of the pictures I done seen of her, because I don't see nothing. No G string, no nothing, right? And so you can't be posting those type of pics and think that everybody's gonna have something positive to say. Everybody's gonna be positive about your body. Like, keep your body to yourself if you don't want, or don't read the comments. If you're gonna post it, you can't pay attention to the comments. It's gonna come. People gonna have negative things to say. Right. Turn them off. So that way people can only like them. You know what I'm saying? Some people do that, right? They post some stuff, they cut the comments off where you can only just like it.
But so, see, when folks need validation.
But right. And so it's like, oh, in her mind, you know, what's like she just said she loves her body. Well, if you loved your body, you wouldn't care about people calling you fat.
Period. Obviously, you don't love your body if you're sitting over here crying every other day after you post a half-naked picture.
Right. And people are not going to accept you for you. That's just reality, man. People can't expect people to not have an opinion when you put it out there for people to have an opinion about it. Period. You feel me?
Right. Because she said, she said I can go and lay on the table and get surgery if I want to, but I love my body.
She may, but my thing is, like, she says she's healthy. Oh yeah, that was nasty.
She did that.
She's healthy, and she's big, but she's healthy. So I don't know how healthy you are when you're 275.
And healthy in what way?
You know, when she goes to the doctor, all her vitals are great. That's what she said.
And then let's say you want to have a baby. How does that weight impact that? Like longevity, how long will your joints be able to hold this, handle this? Like, I don't know. And I'm not saying you got to be a stick.
No, she better go talk to Monique,
Jasmine Sullivan.
Yep, because Monique was all about that big girl talking. Then Monique messed around, woke up, and
got old, and was like, whoa.
It dropped $150 on us real quick.
And I just made a video about this the other day. Why wait until the doctor tell you need to lose weight? Because like literally we live every day trying to avoid that conversation. So why not be proactive in that?
Because some people, until they're told that, they're not really hearing that. So like you got to be slapped. You got to be slapped. Funny?
Kevin Samuels, I know y'all hate when I talk about him, but it was really good. He made a comment about because women are saying like they love their bodies and this, that, and the third. They gonna stay big, whatever. They don't believe in that whole, oh, I need to be this size to get a high value man, whatever. But he made a comment and he said, if one day you woke up and no man paid you any attention based off your weight, like they couldn't even see you, like you, unless you were a certain weight, you got no attention from men, would you lose weight?
Nah, they would just blame men.
But there would be no men to blame because they don't see you. So you no longer get attention from men.
Hey man,
nobody's flirting with you anymore.
Dee, we know people out here delusional and they'll feel like it ain't them, it's men. Men don't know a good thing when it's slapping them in the face.
They don't see them though. The question is the theory. I mean, this little scenario is men no longer see them at all. So in their world, the only people that exist is women to them. So they walk until you lose your weight, you no longer get validation from a man. Because right now, men still sleep with big women. Mm-hmm. They may not flaunt them around, nothing like that. You don't get no sex from no man. Don't no man see you. They don't validate you. It's nothing. Until you get below this weight, the men don't see you no more. These women will be running to the gym, whatever they need to do to lose this weight. Because now they don't get that validation anymore.
Yeah, they're gonna go get cut up for sure. Go under the knife for sure. Cause I ain't going to no gym.
Well, everybody ain't got the money to go under the knife now.
They'll find a way. They ain't going to no gym.
But that
I'm pretty sure you know the same. Like I know women. I'm pretty sure you do too, that have gone under the knife. A year and a half later, got a gut again. Like,
I just made a video about that.
I know some people just make that in their budget. Like,
I made a video about that. I said
I'm just gonna go under the knife
if you
again.
go get surgery, you still have to work out and eat right. Because eventually that fat gonna come back, it's gonna go somewhere, it's gonna do something, it's gonna go somewhere.
Oh yeah.
So you can try to take the shortcuts, you can drink the tea, do whatever it is you think that you're gonna do.
Oh yeah.
Mess up your whole digestive system, shit out all your nutrients, do whatever it is that you think you need to do. But at the end of the day, it's only one way to do it. If you want to keep it off.
If you want to keep it off.
But,
Hey man.
But she said,
put the fried chicken down. Pick up a chicken thigh. Grill.
The thing is, until women hold other women accountable, it's not going to change. It ain't even got nothing to do with men at this point.
Nah,
you got to, hey sis, yes, oh yes. No, you look a mess. Put it down. Yeah. Go run.
Because women don't do things. I don't feel like women do things to appease to men. They do it to appease to other women. So apparently, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, all of that. Because like it was a post someone posted that like only men answer. What are some of the things that you can do with women? Of course, people talking about the lashes, like, you know what I'm saying? Like for what? Like I still personally, I don't understand why women get extra eyelashes. Like
lashes to me are for photo shoots, dramatic photo shoots only. Like, and that's it. You take them off, then you're done. Every day.
Oh yeah. Fried. You know what I'm saying? The whole box, the whole chicken box.
Oh yeah. Like zero discipline. They don't got no discipline. But women, like you said, women do things for each other. And then complain about not being able to get a man. But you doing the total opposite of what it takes to get a man. Like this makes no sense. I had a whole conversation on a post the other day with a woman, and I hope she's in here. I really hope she's in here about what like dating men, what they want, what she wants. And her thing was, well, I don't want to have to sleep with them. I just want to date them. Everybody I've run into, they want this, and that. I said, listen, the men that you want, do they want you? Because like, if you have these unrealistic expectations, you're going to be single forever. You can want whatever you want, but if you're not getting the results and outcome, women are going to die behind principles that they have set in place, which I call checklists, because this is just what they want. This is what I want. This is what I want. This is what I want. Okay, but what you want, you ain't getting it because that's not what that man want from you. So
do you think women can make that adjustment? Do you think it's extremely hard for women to make that adjustment? Why is that?
Do it.
Because we've talked about this multiple times, that some women have this unrealistic expectation of what they think they deserve, i.e. you a 5 and you want a 10, like
because somebody lied to them and told them that they shouldn't settle, even though what they call settling is at their level. How you settling for something that's equal to what you got?
Ooh, so that's a reality check situation. So somebody ain't really hit them with a reality check and said, boo, what you think you is, you ain't. I'm sorry.
Because they're talking to other single women and those single women hyping them up, knowing good and damn well they doing that so they can stay single with them.
Okay.
Like you tell it was on. Remember, I was telling you about the podcast I was listening to, and the chick was like, why would Kevin Samuels tell these women they can't have something that they want? Because they can't. It's not realistic.
Okay. Dang,
And they
man.
literally sitting there, they won't take it. Well, first of all, you have a problem with what somebody's saying and how they're saying it, but you're not listening to what they're saying to you. And you keep standing on these principles. I'm gonna get this. You haven't gotten it yet. So you might want to adjust your principles are. Like you got to adjust that.
So, and this is one thing that I find, and maybe you can answer this for me. It's like women want the extremes. I've kind of noticed that, right? And I elaborate, and I'll explain exactly what I mean. You know what I'm saying? It's like what we're talking about, that middle of the road guy is like sitting there, happy, single, yeah, he ain't balling out of control, but he doing well for himself. And so it's like you either want the super baller or the broke dude. Like, not the guy that you can live a nice, comfortable life with. Like, it's either got to be the super baller or you complaining about this broke trash over here in the corner. Like, why is that? Help me explain that to me.
Well, the ones that want the super baller, they just living in a fantasy world. They are social media fanatics. They relationship goals with this, that, and the third. Even though most of the social media celebrities, whoever they're following, ain't married. The ones that they looking up to, they're not even married. Because most of the ones that like are actual relationship goals don't look like what they think they should look like. The Denzel Washington and his wife, the Ice Cube and his wife, the Snoop and his wife, people that rolled it out with them, built it with them. They don't look like that. These people just delusional. And they know good and damn well they ain't about to get that. And Daniel, yes. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes.
That's an easy answer. Now the broke dudes, they go for them because they're broken and they want to try to fix something. So they're trauma bonding. They're trying to find somebody they could fix and they don't have to listen to, they could talk down to, they can degrade them. They need that person needs them. So they don't have to those women don't have to show up a certain way because the expectations aren't high.
Okay.
So it's easy to date a broke dude because they don't expect much other than for you to take care of them. They can come stay, even if you're in a Section 8 house, he can come stay there. Y'all might get kicked out, but you take that chance and you have more than him. You have something one up on him. You can look down on him.
So basically, because you can talk down to him, talk to him however you want to, and he gonna accept it. Why? Because realistically, he beneath you.
Right.
Even though you want better, but you want to stay in that toxic cycle.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It makes sense. But I mean, because I see it and I know women like say date the same dudes and be complaining about them all the time. And I'm just like,
just trying to fix people.
I'm like, hi, you everybody that I done seen you with, you complaining about. Like at some point you gotta look in the mirror and say, okay, I'm a part of this equation. So something got to be wrong with me in this situation too, especially if I want to do better. Okay.
Yeah. I just had the conversation with the lady on my post. I said that like everybody can't be the same. Ain't no way you dated all trash. Ain't no way.
And if you have
to start taking accountability for what you bring to the table, how you show up in a relationship, what energy you giving out. What are you doing that's attracting that?
Even if you dated all trash, at some point you still got to look yourself in the mirror and say, how am I attracting nothing but trash with all these good people out here in the world?
That's bringing all of this.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I'm doing something wrong.
Yeah.
Because every guy ain't trash.
No. It got to be you. It's no other answer.
Right.
But the problem is that women have gotten away for so long with not being held accountable, with making excuses and being that damsel in distress and being able to put that blame on men for so long that they don't have to. They just move to the next one. No, it was him. My ex ain't shit. He did this. He did that. What did you do? What did you do? You know, I say it all the time. I was a horrible girlfriend. Horrible. I treated dudes like shit. Anybody that know me know that. I treated them, I mean, I had some great guys. Great. Outstanding. Treated them like shit. Because I was hurt, unhealed, broken, unhappy, unfulfilled, and it had nothing to do with none of them. It was all me.
But I think that whether you're a guy or a girl, right? Female, male, you have to come to the realization of that. You know what I'm saying? I've done that. You know what I'm saying? Been in relationships or dated people that I was emotionally unavailable for.
Yep.
Right? I wasn't ready for it. You know what I mean? I thought I was, but then past traumas and other relationships I brought to the table. You know what I'm saying? And didn't even know it. But once again, you can't keep dating people and then have the same results and not look at yourself at some point, right? You know, and then I did, and then I really dated some trash for real. And I was like, whoa, I got to get it together.
Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know. It's just really about being introspective and really taking accountability for what you bring, what you give off,
Right.
like who you are. Yeah. And that's hard for some people because they really don't think they do anything wrong. Some people really don't think they do anything wrong. They think they're perfect.
Oh yeah. Nah, some people, they live in that space and they think they're perfect. They're the perfect people and they can't understand why they can't have a fulfilled relationship at all.
Yeah.
Because that
was one of the conversations I had with the lady because she was like, well, what do I do? I said, well, first of all, you need to go to counseling. You need to meditate because even in the post, like the comments that she makes on my posts, I said, you bring such like the energy that you even bring to my post is off-putting. So I could imagine what you bring to a man. Like they don't want to do that because she made a comment about having to do all her yard work. And she can't get a man, you know, she got to do hers. It would be nice if she had help to do it. I said, you have to make somebody want to do that. Just in your comment on my post, I don't even want to come help you. And I'm not a man.
Amen.
I don't even want to help you. Like, like, I don't know what to tell you. I said that masculine energy that you give off is off-putting.
It's very off-putting.
It's
I don't think women understand that though.
She said, well, because I've never met this lady in person. She said, well, on Facebook, I feel like that's what you give. I said, when it comes to my entrepreneurship and my business and my work, absolutely. I said, but my relationship, I am submissive. I run bath water. I cook meals. I make plates. I rub feet. I give massages. I am very nurturing. I am his soft space. I'm his helpmate. I give him all of me. He ain't got to question nothing when it comes to me. I don't do nothing, man. He's an alpha male. He is a leader. He takes control 100%. I said, I don't bring that shit up in here at all when it comes to him. I know how to turn that off, ma'am. We ain't doing that. And
that's how it should be. Well, that's what I'm saying. And that's how it should be. But I think sometimes women get strength and masculine energy, you know, mixed up. There's, you know, I mean, a strong woman is attractive, right? But I think they get it mixed up. Like, oh, these men can't handle a strong woman. Men want strong women. So, you know, you got to ask, what do you mean by a strong woman? What do you mean by that? Oh, well, you know, just because he says do something don't mean I'm gonna do it. That's what you mean. That's not strength. I mean, now it's one thing if he's telling you something, right? If he's telling you something wrong to do, then we're talking about one thing. But if he's leading you and you just don't really want to be led, that's something different, which we know that can be a lot of times. Some women just don't want to be led, like, or they don't want to give in because how dare he think he can tell me what to do? What are you talking about? So it's women that are just combative in that sense, right?
Yeah.
In that sense of a man just trying to be in his natural habitat. And that ain't gonna
And
never work.
that goes back to because they've been dating them broke dudes that they can just talk down to, and they're
Okay.
dealing with men who have never really led.
And so now you come across one of those dudes that's like, nah, boo boo, I don't know who you talking to.
A real man.
They don't know how to they don't know how to they don't know their place in that situation.
Like,
Okay.
what? And a lot of those women also have never really had a dad either that has taken charge and shown them how a man really leads and takes charge.
Mm.
So they don't even know how to take that type of energy from a man.
Mm.
Yeah, they got
So and you know what, that makes sense because some women will say, oh, now that's toxic. And you like, what? Being a man is toxic.
Mm-hmm.
That's horrible. You know what I mean? So that's one of those crazy situations that's kind of tough, right? Because think about this. Most men, and I can speak for myself, like I never grew up with a male role model, right? I never had a male say, you know what, man, like I see you going places. You know what? I'm gonna help you. It's always been a woman, right? But on the flip side of this, right, situation too, right? I also hear a lot of women, you know, talking bad about men. Now, mind you, okay, not having a male role model growing up and women in your life talking bad about men, I got to grow up and be what you despise, right? So how do you think I'm going to feel about becoming what you despise? Now, it was just a great thing that I took the time to, do the work and grow and learn to be a man. But think about how many men listening to the women in their life and they don't do that work to become a man. It's a lot.
And that's exactly why I made the
Think
post
about
the other
that.
day. I said, women, your words are like vibranium to your man, whether it's your son, your husband, your boyfriend, whatever it is, whatever you pour into them, man, they will grow or they will die, man. Like that is something that will, our words are so powerful when it comes to a man.
Mm-hmm.
Your mother,
And
your mother is who makes you who you are as a man. Her words that are spoken into you, that's how you learn how to treat a woman.
because I mean, let's think about it. Most of the time, whether you're a man or a woman, right? Most people sing the strength of bending over backwards from their mama or their grandma.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Most people that would say right now, they're going to either say their mama or their grandma.
Yep.
Not most people going to say their dad or their
Mhm.
grandfather.
Nope. When
It's
they
going to be
get up
mom.
there and receive awards at the draft, the first thing they say, "My mom, your mom, right there." They talking about their mom like that's normally who you shouting out first.
Right. Once again, I think we're seeing a shift in that,
Oh yeah,
but,
absolutely.
still, but you still have, you know what I'm saying, a generation of men that's trying to figure it out because why? They didn't see it. We didn't see it.
Yeah.
And so we have to do the work to be better and become better men.
And that's what makes it so, to me, so satisfying to see the brothers in my generation that are like killing it when it comes to being dads, like really being present, really being active, being like to see that knowing they didn't have that example. That's why I'm like, ain't no excuses for them. They did the work. They making sure they there. They doing what they wanted done for them. So that's why, like, in this, to see women try to degrade that, demean that, and take that away from them, that really makes me mad because I see the work that's being put in.
Yeah. I mean, and that's, once again, that's one of those situations too, where a lot of people, you have kids by men that for whatever reason it don't work out right. And now it's like, I broke up with him, so I'm gonna make my kid break up with him too. You know, and and so now it's a fight to try to be just active in your child's life. And you get it because some people can literally say, you know what, man, I'm tired of going to court. I'm tired of trying. I'm trying, you know what I mean? Like, I just pray and hope that as the child gets older, he sees and maybe somebody in his life will say, nah, your dad wanted you. Like, he wanted to be a part of your life. It's not him, but that's one of those hard situations too, because a lot of times we don't know the situation, right? Some fathers aren't there, not because necessarily they don't want to be there. It's for the simple fact that the mom makes it so hard.
Yeah. And
for
just
them to be in their
dealing
life.
with the mom is just so over the top.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. I get it. I absolutely get it. I tell my son that when you coming, whenever you want him, he ready.
And to be able to have both parents is a blessing. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It's a
Absolutely.
blessing. You know what I'm saying? So now you learn from the feminine side and the masculine side. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's a balance. I think you need both of them. You know what I'm saying?
Necessary.
And when you don't have one side, like there's definitely an off balance that you're gonna have to overcompensate for it when you become an adult. And hopefully you'll do the work to balance yourself back out. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why you see so many teenagers that are so lost and so all over the place, and so just their lives are so hectic and frantic, and just they don't know what to do because there's something, a piece of them is missing. And they don't even know how to even function in life like that. So if you can find like mentors and stuff like that, that's why it's good to have your kids in sports, to be around the opposite gender or the same gender with them, to whatever gender is missing, to help guide and lead them. So you know,
it's necessary.
I want to talk about this topic you brought up today. And I know this gonna cause some shit up in here. You're wrong for this one. You are wrong. Like,
oh man.
I just know it's gonna hit. Folks gonna have something to say. So Adrian sent me this topic, and it says a lot of men walk away because you women were too busy finding faults in them while they were too busy overlooking yours.
Amen. I done been there. That's personal experience right there. Being in a relationship and you like, yo, like you trying to do everything that you can to make this thing work. But the more that you try, the more that they feel validated that you're wrong. But you just trying for the sake of the relationship, meaning you don't even feel like anything's wrong. But you know what? If this is what's going to make you happy, then all right, I'm going to roll with it. And you find yourself compromising on every single thing that they have an issue with, and they feel like they perfect. But you like, but you're not. But they can't hear it. And even if you have an issue with them, your issue with them is your fault. Your fault. You are the reason why this situation is going on. And so it's kind of hard when you deal with people like that. The only thing that you can do is say, you know what? I'm out. And they can't understand why you would leave, quote unquote, all of this. Yeah, you can have that.
You know, and that goes back to the delusional woman syndrome. I'm perfect. I can do no wrong. My mama told me that I'm a princess and every man should bow down to me, and I'm perfect. My girlfriends don't call me on my shit. They tell me I'm cute even when I look a mess. I can come out the room dressed looking a goddamn mess and nobody says anything. They say, yes, girl, yes. Even though they know I look a mess. Nobody holds me accountable for my horrible behavior. Even if I talk shit to people, if I have a nasty attitude, if I show up ugly, if my energy's off, nobody tells me anything because I'm perfect. So who are you to tell me that something's wrong with me? It must be you.
First off, can we normalize women calling other women out on their stuff? Like, can we normalize this? Like, because it's so funny to me because women be like, yo, all women do is hate. But I be like, no, they don't. They won't even tell you the truth.
They hate behind each other's back.
Oh, they hate behind their back, but they won't tell them the truth in their face. See, that's part of the problem too.
You see what the fuck she got on? Oh my God, you see?
Oh, but then tell her, oh girl, you killing it. So she thinking they hating, but they just lied to her face and then told the truth behind her back. Oh, okay.
Now I got friends now. They ain't listen. If you look a mess, oh, they gonna tell you. One of them in the comments right now, Kimberly Fairman Stewart. She gonna tell you if you look a mess, honey. She is not gonna let you go out looking crazy.
But if we tight like that, we homies, we friends. Now I can understand if you know what I'm saying. Somebody go out with y'all that you don't know, right? So it's a group of y'all go out. You don't really know her because one of your homegirls invited her. That's your homegirl. She need to handle that, right? But like, if we all tight, group of us went out. You know what I'm saying? All tight. You gotta let them know, like, yo, that ain't cute.
You see that? You right about that, Kim. So women on one hand are on the superficial side, where we may not tell they girls they look a mess. Okay. But men on the deeper below the surface side won't tell their homeboys, yo, why you doing that? You know you got a good girl at home. They ain't gonna do that. Oh, homie, oh, you about to go get something. Oh, damn, that's all right, then dap up. I'll see you later. Bro code.
You right. Some men won't do that. You know, you right. Some men won't do that. I think you got to get to a level of changing your mindset when it comes to a man for you to do that. And what I mean by that, like, you know, it's a time where, I mean, let's be clear. Men messing with multiple women and stuff like that, right? You younger, like that's what's hot. Like that's looked upon as, oh, you the man, right? Mm-hmm. So I think that even if you don't believe in that, it's hard to an extent for you to, you know, quote unquote, check your boy. Like, bro, like she holding you down. Like you messing with that scallywag, you tripping. I think, but once you, yeah. But I think once you get comfortable in yourself and who you are, then it makes it a lot easier for you to call them out. Like, bro, you got a good one at home, bro. Like you tripping. Like, what you doing? What's up with that? So yeah, so now, you know, thinking about it in the past. Yeah, but I mean, now I would definitely say something. Me personally, anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you got a good lady at home, man. Like, bro, what you doing? Well, first off, I'm probably not gonna be hanging out with somebody like that. First off. So you know what I'm saying? Because I can't be associated with that because, you know, when he get caught, I don't want to deal with the backlash.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I was with AD.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't bring me up. None of that. I didn't know, but I'm just saying. So, you know, especially if we tight like that, then clearly I'm probably gonna know. So of course, what my wife gonna do? Be asking me about the whole situation, and you know, oh, you knew about this, that, and the third. Nah, I'm in the hot seat for nothing. Something I ain't even do.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. So, but nah, homeboys, I think, you know what I'm saying. We try to hold each other accountable when it comes to that. But definitely, especially in my 20s, yeah, you're right about that. Nah, I wasn't calling nobody out. Nah, I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care how good they lady was back home. I wasn't calling them out on it. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna let him do. Well, he know what he doing. That would be my mindset. You know what I'm saying? Well, he know what he doing. That's on him.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, jeez. But that's hard though, because you don't even want to get in the middle of that. And
I ain't. Trust me, because I know it's hard enough sometimes watching a TV show and somebody cheating, and then you get a look like, like what? What are we doing? They got nothing to do with us, right? You know what I'm saying? He's like, and so you know what I mean. So you like, nah. So yeah, if a friend in a serious relationship, like, and they ain't doing right, I'm gonna have to just go the other way and let them handle their business. Cause yeah, I don't want to know. I don't want to know nothing about it because I don't want to be held to a conversation about it. So you do you handle your business or however you want to handle it. I don't want to know.
Yeah, I'm sure I put my friends in those situations before.
See, look at you.
I'm reformed now, but Lord, Erica, I'm sorry, but good
She
God, if you on
wildin'.
here, Jesus, my God, I mean,
Yeah,
my.
she on here. I seen her earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, man. So but I will give you that. Men have to do a better job of letting their boys know when they got something good at home and holding them accountable. So you know
Yeah, because
what?
I saw
We're gonna
something one
normalize that.
day about men like hanging with if their homeboys don't take care of their kids, like they need to be called out or they like don't even hang with them. Like if you don't take care of your kids, you can't hang with us. We can't
You can't. Nah.
yeah, we can't even have no conversation or nothing like that.
So funny story, and I tell you that. So I'm and I've always been super big on that. Super big on that. Like if you got kids and you're not in their life, we can't skate together, we can't kick it together, we can't do nothing. And I just can't rock with you. First off, I don't even respect you as a man, period. Point blank, period. I don't respect you. And so it's a guy. I know him. And I didn't even know he had kids. That ought to let you know. Never
Oh
seen
my.
any residuals of him having kids.
Oh.
And so, we getting cool, we talking, tripping out, everything's great. And then, got on the subject of kids. And, of course, I'm a proud pops, proud father. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, and I'm like, do you want kids? Like, well, I got kids. Like, you got kids. Like, and it's like, what? Like, never. And not that you gotta post kids, but like never said anything about kids. Absolutely nothing. And so he's not in their lives at all. They live in another state, don't even see him, nothing. And so the more I heard, the more disgusted I got. Like, man, you was a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, just 100. Because it's like, yo, like I can't be cool with somebody that don't take care of their kid. Well, first off, because and this is the sad part, right? This is what's gonna really kick you in the face. He grew up with his pops.
Oh.
He cool with his like his like he love his pops. He cool with his pops. He close with his pops.
Wow.
And so yeah, but nothing to do with his kids. And it's like,
that's
nah,
crazy.
man. So I just personally can't be in people's lives that don't take care of their kids. That's something that I would never. I don't care who you is. Like I don't care who you is. I could never be cool with somebody that don't take care of their kids.
No,
ever.
and I can never date a guy who doesn't take care of their kids. That is huge for me.
Why women do that, right? What's gonna be different about you? You think that this dude and he don't, so it's not, he got kids and he don't take care of his kids. You know this.
And you gonna have a kid with him.
And then you're gonna have a kid with him and then be mad that he ain't taking care of yours either.
Stupid. Both of my children are their dad's first or only children. So
okay.
Nah. I only date
crazy.
people that take care of their kids. I like active dads that are present 100% of the time. We ain't doing no part-time, half-time, some of the time, 100% of the time.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Like, yo, you gotta take care of them, man. You gotta take care of your kids. Yeah, so yeah, let's normalize that too. We normalizing a lot of stuff.
Everything.
Hey, ladies, if he don't take care of his kids, please don't give him no nookie.
Please.
Fellas, if he don't take care of his kids, tell him he can't rock with you till he start taking care of his kids.
Yes, ma'am. Right. I know that's right. Mm-hmm.
Yay.
Like, look at him. Look at Bay. Look at Bay. Look at Bay. Well, speaking of kids, Adrian sent me this text thread today, this screenshot of a text thread. And I want to get the battle buddies in the comments on this one. I want y'all to tell me what y'all would do. What would the battle buddies do in this situation? So here's the text thread. It says, Vay, I never asked you for nothing, but will you be able to loan me $25 to help me pay the light bill? I'll pay you back on Friday. His response is, ask your baby daddy. That's not my responsibility. His child stays with you. He should help you with those bills. She said, but my baby daddy already gave me $225 2 days ago, and I had to pay my cable and internet with that. He said it wouldn't hurt him to give you $25 more. If he don't, just threaten him with child support. I bet he'll do it then. She said, okay, babe, I'm going to ask him then. He said, okay, love you. Can't wait to come home and make love to you. He said, okay, babe, love you too. Listen. Come home where? To who? Where? What? Say what?
Oh, I'm coming home with you. That's what he said. I'm coming home with you, even though I won't give you $25.
$25? Debbie. Listen, this is what happens in every hood USA all the time. These chicks really be settling for shit like this. First of all, number one, first of all, you paying for all the bills, for them light bills and the damn utilities already anyway. I'm not asking you for $25 and you stay there. Like what? $25? And then you talking about you gonna pay? I'm gonna pay you back.
Yeah, and she offered to pay him back even when she asked. So it was a loan.
And he still
and he still said
he
no.
said, ask your baby daddy because his son stayed there. You stay there.
And so the man that's taking care of his responsibility, you would just want to put more responsibility on him.
It's a shame and a scandal.
Why you letting this grown man lay up, sleep up, beat it up for free?
Just giving it away. You know, been selling since the beginning of the time. It strolls all over the place. And you just gonna give it up? And you can't even get $25?
$25.
Ma'am. I hold classes every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Come holler at me.
$25.
You can't stay here.
Of course.
Yo,
fruit snacks, chips, Cheez-Its, animal crackers. You know what I'm saying?
But listen, he is only doing what she allows him to do. So can't even be mad at old buddy. He probably got a few doors he could dot and go get fruit snacks. He ain't paying no bills nowhere.
Eating the baby Cheerios. But that's what you accept. Once again, what I say, bums to baller. That's what you want. Okay.
That's what you gonna get. But, and then they look, this be the one, these be the situations like that be that, oh, he ain't shit, but you knew that. You accepted that. Now you out here mad because you can't get more than that. Why would you? How? Your radar is turned over to ain't shit niggas.
They love them.
Yeah. How you gonna get more than ain't shit niggas when that's where your knob been turned to forever? Now you got standards. You think your value don't went up. You got a checklist, and you gonna get what you want. How, Sway? How?
Why does that happen?
I really don't.
Yo, okay. I gotta go here just for a baby second. I know we getting late, but I can remember, right? Especially in my 20s, right? Dating young lady and have a kid and you just like, and she has all of these standards. Now, mind you, I don't have no kids. I'm doing all right with my life, but she looking at me like I'm supposed to not getting nookie for all this amount of time. All these standards that she should have had on Buddy that she had a baby with. Now she want to put them all on me. I'm up out of here. You should have told him all this stuff. Now you want me to work extra hard, do all of this? Nah, I'm out. What's that little SpongeBob man? I'm out. Yeah, I'm out. Why does that happen? I know plenty of fellas that done had that same situation. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you should have held Buddy to these standards. Like, that's who you should have held to these standards.
They feel like they've done some work on themselves. They feel like they've gotten themselves out of this situation, and now they feel like because they've done some type of work, whether they went to counseling, meditated, whatever they want to say, self-work, self-care, whatever, self-love, that now they're more valuable. And because they value themselves more, they feel like that exudes on the outside, but they don't understand that the package that people see is still the same package.
Well, first off, I don't know. And maybe if we have a fella in the comments, they can comment on this one and prove me wrong. But I don't know one man that's going to wait to have sex with a woman that had a kid till he gets married. I don't know one.
Listen, I'm so glad you said that. I'm so glad you said that, because that is a conversation I had with the lady in my comments. She said, I just want to date somebody who doesn't want to have sex with me right away. I don't want to have sex anytime soon. I just want to date, have fun, somebody to hang with. I said, ma'am, you're not going to find anybody. It ain't a man on this earth that I can think of that you would want to date that don't want to have sex with a woman if he's dating her and spending money on her. It ain't gonna happen.
No.
Men date because eventually they want to sleep with you. Point blank, end the period.
Pretty much.
I don't know what other way you want me to slice it, dice it, cut it up. Stop trying to make men think like women think. They don't. They don't.
Good night. You don't speak? You gonna wave?
Look, are you trying to act shy tonight? Good night. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. There's like this unrealistic thing going on that I can go out on dates, have fun. He's gonna spend his money, and I don't have to sleep with him because he just likes me so much that he's so interested in me that I don't have to do anything but just keep showing up and being cute. No, he wants to knock your socks off. He wants to blow your back out. Okay.
That's just how men are wired. You know what I'm saying? Like, first off, men are not gonna invite women out that they're not physically attracted to. You know what I'm saying? As far as on a date, right?
Nope.
Just not. That's not how we wire. So if we're physically attracted to you already, we thinking about them draws.
Daniel, that's a lie. That's why they got Viagra.
Nah.
That's a damn lie. They the main ones. They about to die. They trying to get it all they can. You crazy?
In fact, I think older men worse. To be, hey, look, girl, girl, I just took you out on this date, girl.
Right? Who don't like and who don't? And why am I going out with somebody that I'm not attracted to?
Right.
Because women know from the first sentence you speak.
Man, blunt.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I want that one. Mm-hmm.
Old man to just pay for it. You know what I'm saying?
Quickly.
An old man don't need you to say nothing. But like that mean, hey, Mr. Taylor. Hey, what you eating? All right now.
Watch out there now.
Don't show no concern. You might get hey, old men don't care. They coming. You know what I'm saying? So they even worse. At least I guess younger men might try to finesse their way into the booty. You know what I'm saying? Older men like
And nowadays they ain't even gotta do that. These chicks busting it wide open. They ain't got no standards. They don't care. They give it to any everybody. That's why they look the way they look, a goddamn mess.
Mm.
Looking 50 and they 20.
Mm. Where that happened? Where that come from?
I don't know. Because I know good and well these little boys, these older men are patient. We play the long game. You talking about middle age. You're not talking old.
Yeah, Daniel, what age are you talking about? Because I was talking about 60-year-old Mr. Walter.
Yeah, he
And,
trying to
and
get it
that's
in because
old.
he ain't got
He
many
ain't
years
playing no
left.
games. Mr. Walter is not playing.
Mr. Walter ain't got time. He pulled that pocket full of change out with that wad of money. Play with him if you want to.
Right. Right. So when you say older men, are you talking, 30s, 40s? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking you talking about now, Daniel.
So here, I have a question. So you know how like women often say like they have these things that they want and they're not going to settle for anything less. They're not going to settle for anything. Like they don't care. They don't care. And it's very it's like the norm. Like it's weird. Like it's the norm across the board. And it could range from all different types of things. And they're not budging off of these things. I'm trying to figure out what in like history and data shows them that this works. Because all of these women that have these things that they won't budge off of are single.
Mm.
Like none of the results are being shown. I'm so lost and confused as to why you would stand on such principles with such strength and such fervence and just like be so strong about these things that you want from a man that you're not getting. It makes no sense to me. I'm just trying to figure it out. If anybody in the comments would like to answer, anybody, because the women especially, because what I want to see is a shift back to how we used to be with the family unit and having marriages and families and building that community again, because it's just too many single people. It's too many because of principle.
I think personally, I think people just get older, right? And sometimes like you start to get older, you have a lot of failed relationships. And I think you get to the point where you know what you want, but at the same it's like, this is what I think would work for me. And some people just won't waver from it, whether it's a man or a woman.
Whether they're getting the results or not.
Whether they're getting the results or not. This is what I think it will take for me to settle down and spend the rest of my life with someone.
Absolutely, Kim. Absolutely. But it's like, for some reason, even because remember we had the panel when when we had the panel on here, those two, like the women were very adamant about the list that they had.
Mm-hmm.
And they weren't willing to waver from that list. And what was unfortunate was that they were both divorced.
Mm-hmm. They're scarred.
But said list is probably what got them there.
I think that, and I don't know. I mean, it's true. I mean, we know people have types, right? Even when it comes to look, like that's normalized having a type when it comes to personality and stand-upness. You know what I'm saying? We need to do that. But some people have this wish list when it comes to physical characteristics for whatever reason. Why? I don't know. And some people do not waver from their physical characteristics list, and so I know that. That kind of holds some people back, especially when your characteristics list and you're so let me put it in a nice way. So I don't think that you should hold people to a standard that you don't have yourself. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's usually the problem.
Okay, let's this one, right? And I'm pretty sure you know this, and this probably make you upset. I know women that are 5'1", 5'2", like, I ain't dating a guy no shorter than 6 foot. Sis. You 5 foot, you 5'1". Like,
it ain't that many men over 6 feet tall, though. It's not that many men available. There's not that many to choose from.
But if she 5'1", if Buddy 5'6", she coming to his chin anyways. Like,
a lot of them, you got options.
Right. So to say like, nah, I ain't dating nobody unless he over 6 feet. You like, but sis, you like, you down here, like.
And a lot of people don't want to be comfortable. Relationships are not always going to be comfortable. It's going to be some shit that you don't like. But a lot of people have been sold such a fairy tale that they think that everything's supposed to be rainbows and Skittles all the time. It's going to be some uncomfortable shit that you got to go through.
Yeah.
That you're not going to like.
Marriage not easy.
But everybody wanted to be easy. And when it's not, they run.
Yo, marriage, it's a beautiful thing. Love it. But it ain't easy. Like, I got to put work in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to work at this. And you know what I'm saying? Like, and it don't just happen. You know what I'm saying? It's not all roses and glitter and glitz. Like, no, I got to work at it. I got to communicate when I don't feel like it. You know, I got to make sure that she's comfortable, even when I don't feel like it. It's not about me anymore. It's about us. So I have to get out of myself. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa, right? And that's something that we have to learn. Like the crap that I sent you today. What? I want someone to love me, but not spend that much time with me. What?
Right. Let me answer this question right. Okay. Yes, we absolutely get to pick what we want to put up with. But if we're not getting the results that we want, what's the outcome? Do you want to be married? Because if that's the end goal, and you're still if you're choosing not to put up with anything, then what's the point?
We all got to put up with something.
Yeah. So what's happening is, because I used to have a list. I used to have a list of shit I just ain't gonna deal with. I ain't gonna do this. I ain't gonna do. I had to ball it up for real and throw it away. And I found out that every single thing that was on my list was holding me back from getting to the person that I was supposed to be with. It may not look right to everybody else, but it worked for me. And that's what I've been missing. So like, it's so many things that we have this checklist and the things we won't put up with. If it is not hurting me physically, morally, or ethically, can I deal with it? Because there's certain stuff that I'm going to deal with him that I ain't going to deal with other people. Mm-hmm. But it's something like we got something that we building together that I couldn't build with nobody else. And I couldn't figure out why I couldn't figure it out with nobody else, but it worked with him. So sometimes you have to figure out what it is that's been holding you back, because if you're still single, based off of some principles that have nothing to do with that's actually hurting you physically, it's something that you have to just readjust, because you're not getting the results and the outcomes that you've been looking for.
You know what I'm saying? So you want to be with this extremely attractive guy, but he don't communicate with you. Like, sis, how you gonna find happiness in that?
Right. And if you're still looking from an individual standpoint, it's not going to work, because there's going to have to be compromise with both people. It's some stuff that I don't want to do. I don't want to do it. But I know that when I give here, he going to give here. When he give here, I'm going to give here.
I mean, that's stuff that I don't want to do. And it's stuff that I don't do, right? But I mean, on the flip side of that, it's stuff that she don't want to do and she don't do. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm here. So
Yeah,
um,
exactly.
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because I'm here. So it is what it is, right? It's a balance. That whole it's not a 50-50 in every situation, right? Some things it's 75-25. Heck, some things is 100-0. And then some things are 50-50. You know what I mean? But
Yep.
you find that balance in each other that works. You know what I'm saying? Because there's things that you're going to be okay with doing that the other person is not, and vice versa.
Yep.
It's not the end of the world. And I hate that because some people like, well, and I hate this, but I don't have many pet peeves. One is like, don't throw nothing in my face.
Oh,
Don't throw nothing in my face. Well, I washed the dishes last night, so you need to wash them tonight, and I'm not. Like I know, like we're not playing that tit for tat game. I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or I cooked last night, so you got to cook tonight. No. No. I'm not playing those type of games. I'm not doing that.
We don't
You know what I'm
have
saying?
kind of conversations.
Right. Not
at
ever.
all.
Right.
And that's
doing it.
That's what happens when you deal with an alpha male. Those kind of conversations don't even come up. That's not even up for discussion. It's not even a debate. It's not like they like that's not even an issue whatsoever. Like, nah.
But some people it is. You know what I'm saying? And it's just for the simple fact that it's like, I'm doing this all the time. And it's like, but it's stuff that you don't ever do. So we're not going here. Like, we're not having this. Like, what are you talking about?
You already know how I feel about my kitchen. So
I mean, but yeah, but you get what I'm saying though. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, it's stuff that you never do. And I'm cool with that.
Exactly.
Because it's stuff that I'm never going to do.
But the thing is, like I said, a lot of women, literally single women, will die behind a principle and stay single just to either be right or just to be comfortable. But will never get to the result that they want because they don't want to be taking out that comfort zone. Like, you really gonna have to shift some things. If the end goal is to be married or in a committed relationship with somebody long term. If not, if you want to be by yourself, by all means, stand your ground, stay there. But if you don't want to be there, you're going to have to be uncomfortable. It's going to be some stuff you just ain't going to like doing.
Ramona, I hope I said your name right. I was single at one point. It's trash. I'm sorry. I don't want to be single. I mean, could I be happy alone? Yes.
Be with people.
But we're made to be with someone. Like, being alone as you get older is extra trash. No one wants it. I don't care what nobody say. Unless you was married and got a divorce and now you're trying to find yourself and figure out some of the things that you want in life. Yeah. Now you can get along and be single and you know what I'm saying and deal fine. But I don't know anyone that can sit here and say, like, you know what? I want to be by myself for the rest of my life. And now, Ramona, can you answer that for me? Then that's then hey, if you can honestly say that, then cool. But it looks like you answered that already and said, do I desire to be married? Yes, but until I do, I am good. I mean, that's fine. But ultimately, you do desire to be married.
That's what she said.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But you're not by yourself.
And I definitely don't think marriage is for everybody. Absolutely not. That's why I said married or in a committed relationship.
No, I was saying with someone, which however you want to define it.
Be with people.
Be with someone. Like, to be by yourself. So however we want to say that, being by yourself for the rest of your life. Like, I don't know anybody that want to sign up for that. Like, so you telling me you ain't getting no skins for the rest of your like. I'm just no. To me, no, because when people say I want to be, I'm fine being by myself. So when people say that, that means you ain't knocking boots, you ain't doing nothing that comes with, the other sex or whatever you choose to be with.
Stupid. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's all about what it is your goal is. If your goal is to be in a committed relationship or with somebody or married or whatever, then there are certain things you're going to have to give up, compromise on, and get uncomfortable with to get to that goal. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, like
Yeah. Well,
I don't.
Kimberly, no, well, Kimberly, when somebody tell me they don't want to be with nobody, that means they don't want to be with nobody, period.
She said that we can be communal without having sex. I can't. I'm sorry. I got to get me, so I'm sorry. But I get it, Pastor Ramona Gang. Yes, ma'am.
So basically, yeah, she wants to be with someone. Okay, got
It says that mean they don't want to be tied down with a relationship or marriage. Hold on. They just want to and come
it. They still want, okay, so they don't want the ship. They want the relations without the ship. Okay, got it.
on. Oh God.
Ramona said, don't put that on her. She ain't saying that. Okay.
Y'all crazy. Look, but my biggest point is just for the people who actually want to be in committed relationships or married, just be mindful of the results that you want, because those results will require a little different movement than just hooking up with people, because it's easy to get sex. That's easy. But if you want something more, sometimes those principles and checklists that you have are going to have to be altered a little bit. Like Kim said, you got to be a little flexible. But it is what it is. I don't know.
Amen.
But don't be unrealistic, because nobody's perfect. And when you're trying to bring two people together, it's going to take some work. So coming in with your single mind ain't going to work in a relationship. You got to alter that a little bit. You got to alter it.
Hold on. What flexible you talking about? What flexible you talking about?
Yeah, but we go. It's crazy. Yeah, I just don't think, like we talked about earlier. A lot of women don't even want to. They don't think anything is wrong. Boy. Oh my God. They don't think anything needs to be changed or altered, but being flexible is definitely good. Yes, men like flexible women. Um, oh my God. On that note, Adrian, what do you have going on for the week? What do you got coming up?
So I start off by saying I'm finally moving on the book, man. So I done messaged the group, you know what I'm saying, that I'm gonna have, reading the first copy of the book, and then we'll meet and we're gonna discuss it. I am currently working on How to Build Wealth series. And so that'll be coming on YouTube. And, so I'll be talking to people that help with budgeting, talk to people that help with insurance policies, people that do day trading, people that do stocks, ETFs, the whole nine. And so, yeah, I'm going to be having conversations. They're going to be hitting with that knowledge. And so look out for that. That's coming soon. And of course, man, I keep dropping the videos, so all week, every other day. So, yeah, other than that, man, you know what I'm saying? I think that might be enough for right now anyway.
All right. That's what's up. You know me, Miss Busy Bee, always busy. Money Train is always moving. If you're in the Charlotte area on Friday, he will be opening up for Rick Ross at the Fillmore. So come out, get your tickets. If you go on moneytrain.Raphael Ratliff on Instagram, in his bio is the link. You can go on there and get your tickets for that. Of course, his video Move will be out hopefully next week or soon. We got that dropping soon. The single is out on all platforms if you want to go get it. Move by Raphael Ratliff, Money Train. What else we got going on? Of course, the Core Queen is always busy. We got the Core Queen Abs and Ass Boot Camp. So if you're trying to be flexible, trying to get up on your man, do what you need to do, you know, you come out to that. I'm gonna put the link in the chat so you can go and get your register for that for the Abs and Ass Boot Camp. And if you want to get some Money Train merchandise, like see, I got the shirt on right here. You can go on the website. That's also in his link in his bio on his Instagram. If you're not following him, go ahead and follow him on all platforms, social media, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. And if you need your waist snatched, make sure you get you a waist trainer from the Core Queen, thecorequeen.com. And the Battle Buddies absolutely appreciate y'all in the comments tonight. I hope y'all gained some insight, got some value from all the conversations tonight. And please make sure if you have any type of topics you want to talk about, hit us up in the DM inbox. And if you want to be on the panel to discuss a topic, let us know. We'll bring you on, send you the link. We love having panel members to discuss hot topics. And we will chat with y'all next week. Thank you.
Hey.